shouldn't do that. And when you come to the car, don't be aggressive when you come to the car. Don't do that. Just talk to us. Communicate. I know I'm free to go. I know I'm free to go. He got some proof. And you apologize. I accept your apologies.
Autumn has come to upstate New York, and we find ourselves at New Era Field in Orchard Park. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the Buffalo Bills.
That's all I'm saying. You feel me? You don't have no burger. You have a good night.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Big room yolk is good for the tension. Namaste. Yeah, it sounds good. Namaste. You good? Cuzzo, you good? Yeah. Come on. They ain't find nothing because we ain't got nothing. Huh? They didn't check the... Look.
19's the mic. 14's the mic. Crunch time, defense.
On first down, it's Darnold. Finds the open target, Arnold. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game you play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
That's cute. Let's do it like this.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Leia.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
36. Safe.
Off of play action, Darnold. And that's incomplete. Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And now it's second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Derrick Henry. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. So they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. On 3rd down, Henry. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
On the ready. What we got? Check.
They'll run on first down. It's Bryant. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Stop.
On second down now. It's Bryant. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Stop. Thank you, Mama.
Set, ready? 60 or.
On first down, Bryant. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Check 43.
2nd and 3. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. A first down carry for Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the 30 on second down, Darnold, he's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a first down. On first down, Darnold. Going to throw right side here, complete. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Raiders' 9-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. We're scoreless after 1.
Hey, Mama.
Check Michael Aladdin. Check Michael Aladdin. All right. Here we go. Let's go, B. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Man, 80. Check Michael Aladdin. Check Michael. Yo, 80. Go, B.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Darnold, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Great defensive adjustment.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect him.
He just ran right by him.
And absorb the hit and not go down and fumble the ball.
A loss of 2 there, second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Uh-oh.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check tight. Check tight. Hey. 54. Go. Go. Greystone, travel. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Check Michael Aladdin. Check Michael Aladdin. Ricky. Check three. Man, 80. Rush in. Oh, 80. Rush in. Watch the eye. Man, 80. Check. Oh, 80. Check. Alert 3. Bang.
They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Tackle, snaps.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9. Darnold under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Henry. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
And the Raider first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got
dear. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my
Still
God.
a nice play by the defense.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the left side.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Only a couple down to the 44. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bills' 44-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Bryant. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Mama.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Oh my God. Come on, man.
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And a grab by Croft. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Get down. Thank you, Mama.
Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. They'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's going on. Touchdown, Raiders! A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Stop.
And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
The extra point up and good.
Get your tablet, Mama.
That makes it a 7-3 lead.
Get your tablet. Yeah, get your tablet, Mama. Huh? Yeah? Huh? What's that? What? Oh,
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Stop. No. Get down. Get down, baby. Thank you, Mama.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Hey, let's go, Pep. Let's go, Pep.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up
let's go, Pep.
1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. On 2nd down, it's Bryant. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. And a movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
Here's a 1st and 10 now after they successfully drew him off sides.
Check. Go. Yes. Ready?
They'll set up the throw. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Too close to the line of scrimmage, big fella.
Bryant. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Let's do this. Alea. Alea. Alea.
Look at me. Zipper. Fight.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh!
It will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, did you see that video? Charlo was drinking out of that Gatorade bottle.
On now is the field goal team. Here's the Raiders. We'll try for 3.
Nah, what happened?
And
Can you
this
hear me?
one is right through. And they push the lead
No,
up to a
I was talking to you. I said, what happened?
10-3.
I'm gonna
So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. This fielded at the 2.
No, don't do that.
I don't know what
Oh, come on, man. Why the fuck would you do that, bro? Come on, man. Damn, you did that shit on purpose.
But Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the play.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us. But
Y'all
I'm
little
pretty
sneaky
sure
niggas.
that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. He'll return it from the 6. Oh, he's going to take this.
Hey, man, don't do that shit no more, man.
And that's going to be a safety. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. With the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That looked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bryant. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Here we go. 70, Indy. Go. Go. Hey, let's go. Shoot.
Looking to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time.
90, Wolf. 54
Now a handoff here to his running back. Tackle made by the 2nd-round pick, Isaiah Oliver.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
2nd and 6. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. It's going to be a long day. Hey, Foxtrot. Mike 5-4. Check. Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike. Yep.
He'll look to throw. And a
Come on, mama.
Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Stop, mama.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's asking. That means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard
tablet,
anybody
mama.
say asking.
You go get your tablet, baby.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. So give 2 points to the defense. They were in hot pursuit there, and in the end, they force him out of bounds.
You just wondered how he was going to get out of this one, Brandon. We saw him painting himself into a corner, and finally has nowhere to go but out the side of the end zone.
And he fields it cleanly. Oh, he's going to take this out of the back of the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
This nigga taking safeties on purpose.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well.
Nah, okay. My bad.
I
thought you was taking safety. What the fuck just happened? I thought you was taking safeties on purpose. Go get your tablet, mama. Yeah.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Now it's Darnold. Complete. It's Henry. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
He's coming, 22's coming, Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Haywood. 33. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the red 80. Tighten up.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together.
Stop, Mama.
And really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
17's Mike 17. Here we go.
Running from the gun with Henry. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Hey, Delta.
Darnold from the gun. And the Raiders have got him. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Watch twist. Check. Fresno.
2nd down and goal. Darnold.
Give me that.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Stop, Mama.
Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Hey, break. Keep that thumb. Hey, dude. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Yo. Right there. 54. Right there. Hey, wahoo. Rock it. Yo, go. Lee Griffin.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
Come on.
It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Buffalo as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collected, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. And he'll go down at the 28. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
On 3rd down, Bryant. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Too close to the line of scrimmage, big fella. Too close to the line of scrimmage.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any
Oh
way
my
you can
God.
run back out there.
Come on, Luke.
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the
Fucking
football
pick.
again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see.
Hell
We'll
no.
attack him here. And for the
Hell
fourth
no.
time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Exit, exit. Watch the ship. Now.
They'll look to throw. Now they set up the
Man,
screen.
what?
That's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for second down.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
They'll look to throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. The Raiders on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
54, Mike 54. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. Hey, what? Hey! Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys.
Yeah,
Had your
get your
fun?
field
All
goal
right,
to the
throw
right
it up
baby.
one. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that
Oh, shit,
leadership.
I forgot to book those too.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Mike 14. Mike 14. Man, Eddie. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. Man, Eddie.
Come on, bro. Give me my pick and stop with all this extra.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Darnold now to throw. Rolling to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Watch out, lady.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. He's got his man, Boyd. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Let's go one more. Watch tight. Tight ends right. One lady. Lady. Check the backer.
Back to throw, Darnold.
Hell no.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Man, jump.
Just
the fuck
nothing
is you
there
doing?
again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal.
Now we get to it.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Watch 10. Come on.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
What, mama?
And that's a great example of ball skills.
What,
right there,
mama?
partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, orbit. Mike 17.
Give me my pick back, baby.
After the interception, here's Darnold. He completes it to Boyd. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
17. Hey, Charlie. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
first down. It's Darnold.
Thank you. That's all I asked for. That's all I asked.
A great read, and it's picked off.
On the double. Protein spell. Check. Watch 54.
They find some open field here. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This one into the hands of Burton. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.